What's up everyone, this is Tony with JRNYcrypto. In this video we're going to be doing an update on the Binance US trading series going from $10,000 to $100,000 by the end of 2021. So we're almost at the goal right now. I'm going to show you guys my entire portfolio, the current value, and what I plan to trade as well for midterm. So before we get started, I do appreciate if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell to be notified when I make new crypto videos. Alright guys, so before I update you on my Binance US account and show you guys my current value and what altcoins I'm planning to pick up for the next couple weeks, I do want to remind you guys my crypto giveaway is coming to an end. We have 3 days left here. So 25 winners of $1,000 of crypto each. Thanks to SparkPoint SRK for sponsoring this and making this all possible. So if you guys do want to participate, there will be a link in the video description. Alright guys, so jumping into the crypto markets, we're still in the red here on a lot of cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin was in the $51,000 range today. So that options expiry is tomorrow, and I do believe we'll be on a recovery after that. I do think beginning of April is going to be great for the crypto space. Depending on the news, of course, it's pretty much impossible to predict the very short term. But in the long term, we have a lot of major things coming. There's a lot more accessibility coming to cryptocurrencies and a lot more institutions that are continuing to get in as well. So I do believe the crypto space is struggling right now because the stock market is going down as well. There's just uncertainty in general. We also have that options expiry. A lot of new people in the crypto space are getting shaken out as well. People that bought the peaks drops 5 to 10% and then they panic sell. So if you are new to the crypto space, you should definitely get educated before you jump into any investment. I do have a cryptocurrency guides playlist on my channel I highly recommend. There's a link to that in the top right of this video. So something you guys should keep in mind is if you're going to buy a peak price after there's been a lot of FOMO already and the price is already up huge, then you should definitely be prepared to hold very long term and do your research in that project beforehand and make sure it's something that you're willing to hold long term, because most likely if you're buying at a major peak, there is going to be a correction on that because early investors that are up huge are going to be taking profits, and that's extra selling pressure on top of it. And then as major events pass, people will continue selling as well. So do keep that in mind. The crypto space is very volatile. The more something goes up, that means the harder it can crash as well. If you buy into a small cap gem that's up 10x in a short period of time, it's most likely that it's going to drop 20 to even 50% at some point, but still be have a much higher low. So be very careful buying the peaks. It's always much higher risk buying the peak rather than buying when the crypto is leveled out and before major events are coming up. Alright guys, so we're going to get into my Binance US account. I'm going to show you guys my current balance from the previous video and also what altcoins I'm planning to buy and sell right now as well. So if you guys haven't signed up for Binance yet, I highly recommend this exchange. If you're not in the United States, you can use Binance.com. If you are in the United States, you have to use Binance US. If you try to use Binance.com, they have IPs restricted and you won't be able to use that, and you could have your account and funds shut down. So there are links to sign up for both of these in the video description. Signing up for Binance.com, you will get trading discounts as well, and it does support the channel, so I do appreciate that. Alright guys, it's been a while since the last video for this trading series, and last time I did a video, it was during a dip as well. So I really haven't been paying attention that much to this series since we did start the 1K to 10K series on the Voyager app as well. And a lot of people have just been having problems on Binance US getting verified and getting their account ready to trade. So here's my last video. That was on February 22nd. We did have a flash crash that day as well. I did pick up some altcoins and they dipped a little bit more that night. So a couple of the altcoins I picked up in this last trading series video are actually up pretty huge, but I am down on BNB and Litecoin in general as well. So the portfolio estimated value is actually pretty leveled out from the last video, which was getting close to $220,000. So another thing I do want to mention, I do have to hold 500 BNB coins in my Binance US account. It's just a requirement to get the higher commissions for referrals as well. So I am holding 500 BNB there, which the value of that has skyrocketed. Luckily, they required me to have that amount because I ended up buying it around $8 on the mid-March market crash last year. And now, as you guys know, BNB is over $200, so that was a massive investment for me. All right, guys, so here we are in my Binance account. I'm going to reveal the balances in all the altcoins. So we're currently at $210,000, which is actually less than the total value from the previous video, even though we're up pretty huge on a couple altcoins, Basic Attention Token and Helium HNT, both up pretty huge. So we are down on BNB, which is where I think we took that huge hit. Litecoin is down a little bit as well. But in general, the altcoins we did pick up are up pretty huge, and we are holding the bigger top 10 cryptocurrencies a little bit longer term, holding out for those PayPal crypto merchant payments. So we're actually up pretty huge on Basic Attention Token and HNT. Basic Attention Token, I wanted to drop this when it did peak out the other day, but I just didn't have time to do this update. The markets were higher in general as well, so I'm sure this would have been closer to $250,000, which means we probably hit our goal. I'm going to add it up and subtract the BNB at the end of this video though, and we'll see where we're at in terms of the goal from starting with $10,000 and getting to $100,000 in under 1 year. So we have to keep in mind, in some cases, it's even better to hold cryptocurrencies and just not worry about it than try to swing trade altcoins and be diversified. For instance, if I had just picked up ADA when I started this series, we would have already been 10x instead of having to do all these updates and everything. So that is kind of the point of this trading series as well, is to give you guys an idea that you don't have to swing trade to be profitable. In my case, my most profitable investments were the cryptocurrencies that I really believed in long term, that have a great long-term vision and are actually building great utility for the token as well. Those tokens that I just bought and dollar cost averaged and held actually have the highest ROI of anything in my portfolio. So I'm going to be selling all the Basic Attention Token. Even though it peaked out a little bit higher yesterday, I still want to take profits while we have them. I'm going to sell some of the HNT, but I am bullish on this project in the long term as well. I'm going to sell some of the Bitcoin we're holding, and I think I'm just going to drop the Bitcoin Cash I picked up and just hold Litecoin out for those PayPal crypto merchant payments. I'm much more bullish on Litecoin than I am on Bitcoin Cash. All right, guys, so here we are in the Binance US trading interface. I really like this exchange for a US exchange because they have the same trading layout as Binance.com. Great advanced layout, the best in the crypto space in my opinion. So Binance US, they are backed up on signups and everything, but I do think this is a great exchange for the United States, and over time it will improve because they do have the most altcoin pairings here on the side in both USD and Bitcoin pairings. They're also going to be adding the most altcoins. So if you are in the United States, I do recommend getting signed up here just to have altcoins more accessible to you. You can also cash out to your bank here if you do get verified. So I do recommend multiple platforms because when you are in a peak bull market and you do want to take profits, sometimes platforms are going to be backed up and they're just going to shut down. Like Coinbase, we see this all the time. Coinbase shutting down when everything is at a peak price. So on the left here, you search the altcoin you want. So we're going to be selling Basic Attention Token. And as you guys can see, Basic Attention Token did peak out around $1.38 here. And now is sitting at exactly $1. So it has leveled out again, which is probably a better buy-in zone. And we'll pick up support around $1. But I want to sell it regardless, just because it's an altcoin I don't really care about, and I do want to diversify. I did get profits on this, and that's the point of the trading series, is to pick up good profits. So I am just going to be market selling all of this Basic Attention Token. And there that goes. And now we're going to sell the Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash around $478 right now is at a pretty good support level here. But again, this isn't a coin I care about long term. It's just a coin I'm trying to flip for short-term profits. And I do see better potential with Litecoin than Bitcoin Cash out of the two that are both on PayPal. So I'm just going to market sell this one as well, just to pick up some more USD. And then we are going to sell some of the Bitcoin for USD. So I will hold on to some of this, but I'm pretty much just going to sell half of this. Just to pick up some more USD so we could pick up more altcoins where I think the real profits are at. So that's the thing with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and top 10 cryptos. While they're safer investments, they also don't move as much as great altcoins with huge events coming up, which is primarily what I'm looking for. But I do stay diversified and manage my risk by holding a larger percent of my portfolio in top 10 cryptos. So there's a number of different altcoins I would like to be buying in today's trading series, but they're just not listed in Binance US yet. So Binance US does have one of the biggest selections for altcoins in the United States, but they don't have a vast majority of altcoins. There's over 8,000 cryptocurrencies out there. So one in particular I do think will get added eventually, because it is one of the coins heavily supported by Binance, is the PancakeSwap's Cake token. So I'm actually buying that on the side. You can buy this through the PancakeSwap, which is very easy to use, very similar to Uniswap. So Cake token is the token that's very similar to the Uni token for the Uniswap platform, and they are solving the problem of gas fees. And with the Uniswap delay, I have picked up some of those Cake tokens, and I will be staking those. But for today's video, I am going to be picking up some Elrond, which is just EGLD. EGLD is the ticker. So this is slightly up to date, but this is at a support level as well. As you guys can see, this did peak out over $216. Right now, it's at $125. So I do want to pick some of this up. Something crazy about this, in the beginning of summer, I was looking at this coin when it was around $2 to $5. It quickly shot up to $10, and I didn't want to buy in because it went so parabolic. But as you guys can imagine, it has gone another 20x from there, hitting over $200. So just some perspective for people that are buying smaller altcoins. If you do find a hidden gem, the massive potential there in just holding very long term and having diamond hands is sometimes much better than just trying to day trade once you have a small amount of profit, which is what I'm talking about. Some of my biggest profits are just buying cryptocurrencies and being ahead of the herd. So I am picking up Elrond EGLD because it is at a pretty stable level here. It's a very big project I continue hearing about. They do have some big events coming up as well, and they're always working on bigger things. Staking phase 3 tomorrow, first DeFi 2.0 module, beginning of April. So this is a project I do want to pick up some and hold this long term. So I'm going to be buying 50% here. And normally I would do a limit order because you do get discounts on trades by being a maker instead of a taker. So we are just going to do a market order for the sake of this video, just so we don't have to wait. So I'm going to do 50% here, which will give me 75 EGLD. So in the last video, we picked up some HNT Helium. That actually has gone up a lot, but it is correcting as well. I'm actually going to hold this out and not sell any, even though we're in profit, because I do believe in this project, and I think they're doing something big in the crypto space, and this has a lot of room for growth as well. So I'm just going to hold my position on that. Another one I do want to pick up some is Orchid OXT. So Orchid just hit nearly $1, and it has come back down to this support level here, so I'm going to be picking this up. This is a project with a lot of huge support. It's on Coinbase, it's on every big exchange basically, and only being around a $200 million market cap for such a big project with so much big support, I definitely think this is undervalued right now. So as we can see on the charts here, this level we're currently at is basically a support level. It has hit multiple times. It has even hit it back here in December of 2019. It hit it in August of 2020. It hit it very recently in February. And again, we're back at that support level. So with the volume picking up and everything, I definitely think this has high potential in the mid to long term. So I'm picking this up as a midterm hold in this video. So I'm just going to use the rest of the USD to market buy this OXT. And there we go. We got 14,740 OXT. All right, guys. So that's it for the trades today. Just to give you guys an idea of how much profit we've made, subtracting the BNB. If we take our total amount here, 200 and averaged $14,000. Subtracted by our BNB amount, around 120,000. We have $94,000. We started with 10,000, so we're up 9.4x, getting very close to the goal of 100,000. I think we were already past that before the dip happened. So next update we do, we're probably going to be over that 100,000 goal. And I do think I'm going to start a series here going from $100,000 to $1 million now as well. So stay tuned for that, and I will keep you guys updated. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys found it useful. If you did, a free way to support the channel is like the video, comment below, and share the video anywhere on social media or with friends and family. Everything helps the channel grow, and I do really appreciate that. Also, don't forget to check out the video description for useful tools and resources that I use myself. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.